have these ambitions that many won't be able to understand. This drive and this almost calling to do something greater. I hear it all the time. I want to be more productive, but I just can't. I want to do X, but I just don't feel motivated. I want to do X, but I also want to have a balanced life, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it. But even with all of that, sometimes I fall into the trap of falling into the feelings. Being too tired, not feeling like doing it, saying you'll do it later. There was this particular time I can remember where I was talking to some friends and I knew I had to get some work done. And I was conscious enough to realize, like, yo, I have to do this work. But we were all laughing, we were all having fun. It was all good. The emotions were getting the best of me. I was kind of like, I don't want to, like, I could just push it a little bit later. I could just do it a bit later. And I would tell myself 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, 40 more minutes. An hour, 2 hour, 3 hour passes by. And yet, I'm still there. Sometimes, the good feelings get the best out of us. Yes, these are good feelings, and yes, family, friends are important. But your goals, your ambitions, your life purpose always has to come first. Not because you want to, because it has to be done. Most of the time you won't feel like doing it. Even if it is something you could do for free. There's times where you will much prefer doing something else. And as humans, that's normal. We crave the human interaction between each other, and while that's not a bad thing, sometimes we let it get the best out of us. Sometimes we forget what we must do. You see, the people that give in to their feelings can't ever match up to someone that doesn't. Tate said it best: the man that goes to the gym every single day will always beat the man that doesn't. That he goes when he feels like it. Sometimes it's not about feeling like it. Sometimes it's about acting. You might be asking, but okay, then how do I break out of it? Like, yes, I want to be more productive. Yes, like, you're right. But how do I do that? Well, here's where the interesting parts come in. It's quite simple. 2 strategies. It's 2 strategies, but the idea is one. Set reminders, meaning make a schedule for your day. Make a list of what time you're going to wake up, what time you're going to brush your teeth, what time you're going to be at your desk working, what time you're going to go to the gym, what time are you going to be back, what time are you going to take a shower, blah, blah, etc., etc., etc. This will keep you organized. Now, that works for, I want to say, 70% of people. Having a structure like that helps tremendously for many. Unfortunately, I'm one of the people that doesn't work good with a schedule. In the sense of, just looking at a schedule takes more time off than me knowing what I can do. I have a very good idea of the times when I'm supposed to be doing something. Not because I lose track of time. No, I'm still keeping time. I still keep track of time in my mind. But I know about how long I should be doing X. So that's one for me. I can keep that in my mind. Some people will be able to do this. Some others won't. It would be more recommendable to use a schedule just because it will keep you more structured. But I'm one of the anomalies where I don't necessarily need one. And I have tried them before. For me, personally, it does not work. Now, second, set little reminders for yourself. Let me explain. And there's gonna be people saying, oh, that's corny, it's bullshit, or like, oh, you're so cringe. No. Shut the fuck up, listen. Set many reminders to yourself of why you're doing things. My wallpaper, my home screen, have my home screen is a quote saying, win or die trying. That's a quote that I live by, and that is a reminder to myself that I will do whatever it takes. Meaning, I have to get my ass up and sit on the desk. For my home screen, it's a meaningful picture. It's the reason I do things. That is my personal reason, but for you, it could be family. It could be a picture of your family. It could be a picture of your a relative that passed away, or something meaningful to you. And set up many reminders around your house. Like, I'll give you an example. In front of my desk, I have many reminders of things that I have to do. Check them off at the end of the day if I did them, or I leave them blank if I didn't. And these are just mini trackers to make sure I am on task. The more boxes you tick, the better you feel about yourself. And if you don't do the good habits, well, let's say you don't feel as good. But the reason you're doing this is to hold yourself accountable. Bitch yourself into doing the work. See, people tend to let themselves off easy. They say things like, oh, well, whatever, I'll just go at it tomorrow. Or, I already ate one bag, what is another one gonna do? Or, I already had this cookie, might as well have the whole jar. Or just complete and utter bullshit. No, you have to bitch yourself into doing those things you don't want to do. This is the thing. People think that negative emotions are a bad thing. No. Negative emotions tell you there's something wrong. So if you have negative feelings about yourself when you're not doing the work, you know you're doing something wrong. And you know it. Do you know how to make those emotions go away? By doing the things that are actually going to make you happy and fulfill you. It's doing the work. Yes, you can probably get some dopamine from drugs or alcohol or just ignoring the problem for a bit. But it will never go away. It will always haunt you. And yes, you can try to make yourself forget about it for a little while, but it will never go away. See, when I have enough awareness to know, shit, I gotta do the work, but I'm having so much fun. I bitch myself to do it. Okay, have fun, but you'll never make it. You don't actually want it. You actually don't want it as bad as you say you do. What about all the people that are counting on you? What about all the people that you promised that you'll help and change their lives? You're selfish. You're only thinking about yourself right now, when you have so many people depending on you. This is the truth that many people don't want to hear. You have to hold yourself to a higher standard, and you have to hold yourself to the biggest accountability. Because the truth is, you're affecting everyone around you. Bitch yourself into accountability. And if you believe, oh, but no, this doesn't work, this is gonna make me feel sad, this is gonna make me feel... No, absolutely not. Why do you think men insult each other? It's to hold us accountable. You're fat. Oh, shit, he's right. That means I gotta start hitting the gym. You're dumb. Oh, shit, he's right. Fuck, I gotta get smarter. When men insult each other, it's not us trying to be mean. It's us literally helping each other, pinpointing our weakness. Because as men, we want to be surrounded by strong men. So by doing that, we have to point out all the weaknesses of your friend. That's the only way to get stronger. You analyze what's wrong and you fix it. Meaning, you realize you're being a lazy piece of shit and you fix it by doing the work. It's worked for hundreds of thousands of years. If you want to give up the sloth in you, then you need to be more real with yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Not to shit on yourself, but to act on it. You realize the problem, fix it.